Hi, Rick. Can you hear me? So you can hear me. Okay, so why can I hear you? Hi there, Rick. Okay. Okay, hang on one second, you guys. Okay, I can see you, Rick. How are you? Okay, I can't hear you, so let's see. Okay. Say something, Rick. One second. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, I see the controls. You're on, Rick. I don't know why I can't hear you. Say something now, Rick. Okay, no.
I hope you can hear me now.
I can hear you now. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Change the microphone matrix. Okay.
Okay.
I can hear you. Okay? Then we can start. I'm waiting for Andre.
No problem.
Okay. Well, I will see what happens. This is on. Checking Andre. Okay.
Okay, guys, give me 1 second, Rick. Give me
Yeah.
1 second.
Waiting for Andre. Okay. Hi Andre, hi. Oh. Maar heb jij de...
Okay. All right, all right. I see that you are on mute right now, and I am opening up another window here so that we can go ahead and get started.
Met Andre. Ja, zeker. Ja. Andre is coming, Khadija.
Okay, no problem.
One moment. He's joining now. Yes, join the video call. There he is. Ja, camera aan. Oké. Wonderful. Great.
Hello, Andre. How are you?
Hello, Khadija. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fantastic. I am so excited for you guys. You guys are ready to get started?
Getting off.
Yes, we are.
Launching.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started then.
Okay, very good. Well, I will start in Dutch, Kadisha. Okay. Welkom vanavond alle kijkers in Nederland en over de hele wereld hopelijk. Bij deze pre-lancering van het bedrijf FG Express in Nederland en het bijbehorende product, de Powerstrip. De Powerstrip, iets waar nog heel veel over gaat horen. Ik zal eerst eventjes mezelf introduceren. Mijn naam is André Gielbert. Ik woon in Nederland uiteraard in het plaatsje Oudenbosch. En ik ben eigenlijk pas geleden in aanraking gekomen met de Powerstrip door Rick Nijs. En ik zal even vertellen hoe dat ging. Het was eigenlijk zo dat ik kreeg een berichtje van hem. Van joh André, ik ben ergens tegenaan gelopen. En dat is zo interessant, dat moet je weten. En ik weet zeker dat jij dat ook interessant vindt. En ik heb gezegd, nee, dat is goed joh, bel me maar. En dat is een paar dagen later is dat gebeurd. We hebben een half uur aan de telefoon gezeten. En ik was eigenlijk na een half uur net zo enthousiast als Rick over dit product. En waarom ben ik daar zo enthousiast over? Dat zal ik je ook vertellen. Het is een product wat meerdere dingen kan. Het is één product waar we over praten bij FG Express en dat is de Powerstrip. En we kennen allemaal mensen in onze omgeving die last hebben van pijntjes. Pijn in hun rug, hoofdpijn, noem maar op, pijn in hun pols, enkels. Nou, je kan heel veel dingen hebben. En niet voor alles is de juiste oplossing. Je kunt naar de drogist lopen en zeggen van oké, ik pak hier weer een pakje pijnstillers. Maar dat is eigenlijk ook niet altijd de beste oplossing. Omdat daar nog wel wat bijwerkingen hier en daar zijn te vinden. En dat kan leiden tot allerlei klachten, zoals maagklachten en darmklachten. En daar zit je ook niet op te wachten. En met dit product heb je daar helemaal geen last van. Dit is echt een fantastisch product. Plaatselijke, tijdelijke pijnstiller. En wat het nog meer kan, dat gaan jullie verderop horen. Eigenlijk wou ik het voor wat betreft de introductie hier even bij laten. Mijn sponsor Rick, die ook aanwezig is, die ken ik al een aantal jaar omdat we werkzaam zijn in dezelfde branche. En als Rick iets tegenkomt en er daar enthousiast over is, nou dan weet je dat het eigenlijk ook dat het goed is, want die stapt niet zomaar overal ergens in. Dus Rick, dankjewel dat je met dit product naar mij toegekomen bent. Bedankt dat je mij in deze business hebt gebracht. Ik denk dat we samen er iets moois van kunnen gaan maken hier in Nederland. Dus Rick, naar jou eventjes.
Ja, dankjewel André. Thank you André for this introduction. Khadija, I do a short part of it in Dutch also, because our excitement is easier to explain in Dutch sometimes than in the English language.
Absolutely.
Dus voor iedereen die kijkt, hartstikke leuk dat jullie kijken. We zijn enthousiast. We gaan met een project 10.000 starten in Nederland. Khadija Adams zal dat straks gaan uitleggen wat we daar precies mee bedoelen. Het product is geweldig. Het is een FDA-product. FDA wil zeggen Food and Drug Association. Het is een Class 1 medical device. Het is ongelooflijk. Het eerste, the only one in its sort, all over the world. And Khadija will explain more about the product and also, and that's for a lot of you very interesting, how you can earn some money with it. And that some can be some money and it can be a good income. It could also be a huge income. But before we go further on that, I really want to welcome Mrs. Khadija Adams. I met her on Facebook. I worked with another company and we had contact already with each other. At the moment, I saw a shift taking place in that company. Her sponsors, which she will also explain, those are industry giants on network marketing. And there is a shift, and a lot of people who are working in this industry are really shifting to this company, come to this company and see the big opportunity. And it's also, and especially for those people in Holland, it's beginning. It's only beginning, and already the successes are fantastic. The product proves itself every day again. Every day we have good results. People who say, well, give me a package, send me one. That it's unbelievable, it's wonderful. And that means we don't sell products. We don't sell products, people want the products. The market is enormous. There are a lot of people who have suffered from pain in back, shoulder, several parts of their body, and so we really offer them a solution, not only for the physical pain, but also for a lot of people who are in financial pain. I want to welcome Mrs. Adams. I will give the next part of the presentation to her. I know her. She has been in. She has had her own real estate company for 10 years. She was very successful. Started in the garage and ended within 1 year nationwide. She knows about the business. She joined the network marketing industry. She built in a couple of years. She had an organization of over 750 distributors in more than 6 countries. Well, that's unbelievable. She knows what she's talking about, not only about the product, but also about the opportunity. And what I see now is that she's partly out of my... she's uit beeld. Daar is ze weer. Mrs. Khadija Adams, thank you so much for joining us, and please show us the opportunity and what the product is all about.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so very much, Andre and Rick. It's so awesome to be here with you both, and you know, I really appreciate you allowing me an opportunity to meet with your friends and your associates as well in order to share this amazing opportunity with. You know, my name is Khadija Adams, and I have to tell you, when I met Rick online, I was a bit surprised because, I wouldn't say surprised, let me take that back. I was elated, okay? I was very excited because I knew exactly what we were doing here at FG Express is making history, okay? And so to have someone reach out, Rick, you know, to have you reach out to me, you know, from Holland, you know, who would have known? You know, so one thing I know for sure is that Facebook is its own community, and believe it or not, if the world would allow it, Facebook would be its own country, okay? I do believe that. Absolutely. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate that amazing introduction, and you know, you and your wife are phenomenal leaders, you know, and I'm looking forward to getting to Holland so that I can spend time with you, your wife, and also with this handsome Andre here that I see.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Project 10K in Holland. I am so excited. I'm honored to be here and honored to share our history-making opportunity. And why do I say history-making? Let me tell you why I say history-making. You know, Rick actually touched on it. Our product is the very first product, the very first all-natural herbal product to ever get listed by the FDA. That's the Food and Drug Administration, ladies and gentlemen. That's heavy. And it's not just in this industry of direct sales and network marketing. It's in the entire marketplace. The FDA has never, ever listed an all-natural herbal product. And guess what? We're the only ones with this product. It is a patented product, and it is proprietary to us here at FG Express. So no one else has it, and no one else can get it. So yes, we're making history. Let me tell you what, you know, being in the industry, in and out, I was in and out of the industry. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. Can I be transparent, Rick? Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay, great. I'm going to be transparent. I had been in and out of the industry of network marketing off and on for about 10 years. Never really made that much money in network marketing until my last couple of years with my previous company. Okay, and I was still looking for something because my team in my previous company was suffering. Okay, they had a ton of products that they couldn't move, and they were suffering. And it was my responsibility bringing them on to show them how to move product. And although I showed them, the product still stayed. So I took it upon myself to start searching. But let me tell you what happened. I was on Facebook, and I noticed that one of our industry icons, and not just an industry icon, but a leader in our previous company, he made a move. And I said, oh my God, well, where is he going? And then I noticed that Dr. Stormy Wellington, she made her move first. And I'm thinking, where are they going? They are earning so much income residually here. Why would they leave? And where are they going? And so I actually reached out to Dr. DeMond on Facebook. Okay, and so he reached back to me, and he shared with me the opportunity and the information about the company that I'm about to share with you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about this amazing company that we are a part of. We are a brand new division of a 10-year-old publicly traded company out of Orem, Utah. It's called Forever Green Worldwide. Okay, our founder and president is Mr. Ron Williams. He is an industry giant. He is well known as a leader and visionary. And I can tell you what we're doing here at FG Express has attracted industry giants like Mr. Rick Basil. Mr. Rick Basil, I don't know if you guys remember the company called Shackley. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say the name, but he actually grew a downline of over 10 million distributors. And when he sold it, he signed a non-compete to not ever enter the industry for a certain amount of time. So this opportunity here at FG Express is so strong and so heavy that it pulled Rick Basil out of retirement. Okay? Not only him, but what about Bob Mauerstein? Bob Mauerstein actually grew his own company and took it public and grew it to $1 billion company. Okay, he came out of retirement and joined Ron Williams. And so when Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones and Dr. DeMond Coleman shared with me this information, I understood why they repositioned with FG Express, because when you have industry icons and giants like that, you attract other industry icons and giants like Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones and Dr. DeMond Coleman. Now, those two are actually the leaders here in Project 10,000. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You have an opportunity to be part of the first in Holland to actually get this product and share this product and actually earn income in the process. So let me tell you, we are actually the first company, as I mentioned, to ever introduce an all-natural herbal product to the direct sales industry that has been listed by the FDA as a Class 1 medical device. But guess what? We're also the first company, okay, to ever launch in 190 countries, ladies and gentlemen. That's virtually every country on the planet. You know what that means for us? That means that we can actually do business anywhere. And guess what? We actually ship anywhere in the world where we are for only $4.95. I don't know of another company that's doing that or has the ability to do that. Also too, FG Express pays out a truly visible 62% commissions. Now that is totally unheard of. Let me tell you something, and what that means for us. That means that for every $1 that the company takes in, it actually pays out 62 cents back into the field to people like me, Rick, Andre, and possibly even you, ladies and gentlemen, when you jump on board. And I believe that that is absolutely amazing. So let me ask you a couple of questions, and these are thought-provoking questions. So, if you're taking notes right now, it's a good thing, because I want you to just really understand what you have your hands on right now, because FG Express is making history. Ladies and gentlemen, we were just featured in Business for Home because we're already doing $1 million in revenues, sales revenues weekly. Okay, WEEKLY, weekly. Okay, and I stress emphasis on that because that means that we are the fastest growing momentum company in the entire industry, no matter what they're saying. We're going to be the first company we're going to hit $1 billion faster than any other company out there, whether they were in direct sales or network marketing. Okay, and I believe that 100% because we are on track to do just that. So here's some questions that I want you to think about and ponder on. What company do you know of? It opened at one time in 190 countries. You know, Coca-Cola is pretty big, Pepsi is pretty big, but guess what? They didn't do it. You know, and here at FG Express, we are doing it. Now, I want you to also take notes and, you know, I want you to dictate some notes and consider some things when you're evaluating a company. You want to make sure that the company, that the product, and that the industries are all viable. Not just viable, but guess what? Sustainable in any economy. Well, I don't know about you, but pain has been around since the beginning of time. And I'm not sure that pain is going anywhere. Okay? People are in pain. They've been in pain since before Christ. They're going to be in pain to the duration. Okay? It's just part of life, if you will. You know, and so saying all that to say, you know, I want you to understand that the industries that we're in, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the cosmetic industry. And let me explain to you what that means for people like me and you. The cosmetic industry, according to Forbes, just right here alone in the United States, is a $260 billion industry. Okay, just in the United States alone. And what about the pain industry? Did you know that last year people spent over $650 billion just trying to relieve pain? Ladies and gentlemen, FG Express has tapped into a $1 trillion industry. It's a $1 trillion industry. And guess what? I want you to add 190 countries to that equation and tell me what you come up with. Okay? Absolutely. That's how big this is. It's huge. You know, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This has never, ever been done in the industry of network marketing. We have industry icons contacting us. Did you know that the FDA actually contacted us? We didn't reach out to them. Isn't that amazing? Usually, direct sales or network marketing companies, usually they actually run from the FDA. You know, especially, you know, the herbal products they have and so on and so forth. They run, ladies and gentlemen. So let me ask you, here's something that most people ask me, and I want to just present that to you because it's a common question, and they always ask me, well, what makes your product, you know, so much different from everyone else's product? And why is your product making history? Well, let me tell you why our product is totally different from everyone else's product, okay? I'll tell you first what it actually has in it and how it actually relieves pain, because our product has been known to relieve all types of bodily pain: headaches, backaches, stomach aches, menstrual cramps, ladies, migraines, fibromyalgia, which is something that I actually suffer with, this fibromyalgia, arthritis, carpal tunnel syndrome. You know, I met a gentleman the other day. His name is Mark. And I met him at Walgreens, which is a pharmacy, local pharmacy here. And I went in there to pick up some things, and I met him. He had this back brace on. And, you know, so I struck up a conversation. And, of course, I didn't ask him how he was doing. I actually asked him, how are you feeling? And he went on to tell me. He says, my back is killing me. I had, you know, surgery. The doctors, they give me steroid shots, but it's just not enough. I'm here picking up this prescriptions. Ladies and gentlemen, he had a bag of prescriptions with 3 different bottles of Western synthetic prescriptions, and he says he's not able to do anything when he takes the prescriptions. All he does is sits around because he can't do anything else. He either sits around or he goes to sleep. So I just merely asked him, I says, listen, I have something that might help you. You know, I'm not sure, but it might help you. You know, may I apply it on your back? It is all natural, you know. And he goes, well, you know what? I'm willing to try anything. See, I want you to get that, because when people are in pain and you're able to help them relieve their pain, even if you're able to help them relieve 25 to 50 to 75% of their pain, let me tell you something. You have established a relationship for life, ladies and gentlemen. because this gentleman was in Walgreens picking a prescription because he was still in pain after receiving steroid shots. So he was willing to try anything. He never even asked, will this interfere with what I'm taking? Okay, he never even asked that question. He just said that he was willing to try anything. So what I did was, let me show you our power strips, okay? What I did was, I pulled out, can you guys see this? Let me turn this light some, okay? I pulled out our power strips. And look, all I had to do was peel it, right? Because it is an adhesive, and just stick it where he had pain. And you know what he said? He goes, is it supposed to feel warm? Oh my God, it's heating up. We hadn't even left the store yet. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so he had already started feeling the effects of our amazing power strip. So let me tell you about this amazing little bitty flimsy thing. I mean, look at this. Could you, when I first saw this and got this in the mail, I can tell you, I said, oh man, I said, you know, I can't believe they sent me this little bitty thing. This is not going to work. That's the first thing I said, I promise you. And I looked at it and then I peeled it and I said, okay, well, you know, they sent it to me. I believe and I trust Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones and Dr. DeMond Coleman. I know that they're industry icons. They're not going to get involved with something that's going to discredit their name. So let me go ahead and try it. So I actually put it on, and again, I suffer from fibromyalgia, and I can have bodily pain sometimes almost anywhere, you guys. It's just, you know, it doesn't discriminate. This disease does not discriminate. So I can wake up one morning and be okay, but then wake up the next morning and have pain in my arm, my leg, my back, or anywhere. So at that time, I was actually having lower back pain, so I actually put it on my back. And let me tell you something. I will not stop taking and using the FG Express power strips, period. Okay? In fact, I'm going to make sure that I never, ever run out. So let me tell you what it has in it. On the outer layer of the power strips is germanium crystals, okay? It is an organic germanium, and it's on the outer layer, and it actually absorbs the energy, and it absorbs the heat from your body, and it reflects it back into your body tissues using far infrared technology. Okay, now in the inner layer of the power strip, it has fermented Korean red ginseng, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put these back up because when they're out of the pouch, when they're out of its little pouch, they lose their potency. So I want to make sure I cover that up and so they won't lose their potency. But in the inner layer is fermented Korean red ginseng, ladies and gentlemen. Now that has been known and used for thousands and thousands of years in the Asian culture. It is actually good for memory improvement and blood circulation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's also great for sexual performance, and we know how important that is, especially when we're married, right? And of course, it's also good for increase in energy. And it's also been known to adjust your blood pressure. Okay, and then we have marine phytoplankton. Okay, so I know if you're thinking like I thought when I first heard about marine phytoplankton, I can tell you I thought it was a spaceship. Okay, I'm just being honest. I said marine what? And phytoplankton, okay? And so this marine phytoplankton, when I did my Google research, I found out that marine phytoplankton is the first food that God created. It actually feeds every living thing in the ocean, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, in fact, NASA, now that we're speaking about spaceships, NASA actually reports that 90% of our Earth's oxygen comes from marine phytoplankton. And all this time, ladies and gentlemen, I thought that our oxygen came from the trees because that's what we were taught in school, right? Absolutely. Okay, so one thing you have to understand here at FG Express is that we have cornered the market just in this one ingredient alone. Did you know that we have a $30 million sea farm in Canada, okay, that actually reharvests marine phytoplankton, the finest quality and the best quality of marine phytoplankton to ensure that we never, ever run out. And that is amazing. Finally, we have silver. And silver is an element. It's also an antibacterial. It is commonly used in hospital on burn victims. When someone comes in, the doctors actually apply the silver to their affected wounds to protect their body from bacteria. Okay, so when you take these amazing ingredients and you apply them to our amazing product, our Power Strip. You know, it seems like a lot, but all you do when you use the Power Strip, you just peel it and you stick it wherever there's pain. Or, guess what? Wherever you have a cosmetic issue. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the FDA has also listed our Power Strips as a cosmetic, a class 1 medical device for cosmetics. So ladies, you can actually apply them to your varicose veins or your spider veins. I actually cut one of them up in 4 pieces and put them on my face to have what I call, thank you, what I call a 24-hour facelift. You know, and so it's really good for crow's feet. If you know, I don't know if you can see, but I don't think I have any crow's feet, but it actually helps with the crow's feet, ladies and gentlemen, and I think it's just amazing. So it also has the word love. I don't know if I showed you that, but it has the word love written on the outside of it. And how is that? You know, think about that. We're relieving pain and cosmetic issues, and the word love is on the outer there. And guess what? It's in 15 different languages. Look at that. Look at that. It's in 15 different languages. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, you know, I'm not a scientist, ladies and gentlemen. I am not a medical physician, and I'm not even an herbal specialist. If you notice, I kind of, you know, stumbled through the germanium. It took me a long time to learn how to even pronounce that. But I can tell you this, that people all over the world are finding relief. They are finding, and guess what? All natural relief. They don't have to worry about those horrible side effects. You've seen the commercial. You know, they talk about these prescription medicines, and I'm not knocking it, okay? Because some things we probably need, okay? But I can tell you this. Whenever the commercials come on, they tell you about all the good stuff. And then at the end of the commercial, they say, may cause death, may cause this, may cause that. And it's like, who wants to take something that could possibly kill them? But guess what? When people are in pain, they are willing to take a chance just to relieve the pain, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and so what we have here, you know, we are actually making history. There's a young lady here. Her name is Catherine Wall. She is a retired physician's assistant. I actually spoke with her about the Power Strips when I first came here to Aurora, Colorado, and she says, you know what, I'd like to try them on my husband. He has arthritis in his knee. He's had surgery. The doctors can only give him steroid shots. There it goes again, steroid shots for the pain. And so she applied one Power Strip above his knee and one below his knee, and he was able to find relief. Finally, he actually shared with me that when he went, he's also a veteran, okay, he was in the Vietnam War, so he also shared with me when he went to the VA hospital, he told his doctors, I won't need my steroid shots today because I have this Power Strip. The doctor was so curious that Miss Catherine Wall actually sampled his doctor with the Power Strips. That in itself is amazing. You know, we have doctors and chiropractors and podiatrists actually jumping on board with FG Express when in our industry, ladies and gentlemen, doctors and chiropractors, they shied away from network marketing. They shied away from direct sales because they didn't want the ramifications that occur when the FDA get involved. So now that they know that we not only have the backing of the FDA, ladies and gentlemen, we're listed on the FDA's website. Okay, I just learned, I'm going to be honest and very transparent, I just learned how to do the Google Hangout, so I can't show you the actual FDA listing, but Rick would be more than happy, Rick, if you can get them that link to the FDA's website, that would be great, so they can go on there themselves and see that we are listed. Yeah. You know, ladies and gentlemen, we are helping people all over the world. You know, if you came here just to hear about our amazing product, you know, then I advise you, you know, to get back with Rick and Andre and, you know, and order the product. But if you came here to hear another way that FG Express is actually making history by helping people all over the world, I would like to share with you how we actually get paid here at FG Express. But let me make this disclaimer, okay? And it's not really a disclaimer. It's just something that I want you all to really just think about. We are shipping literally to some countries that no other company wants to ship to because it costs so much. to ship. We're able to ship our products to different parts of third world countries. So people who are suffering from pain in those countries, they will have the opportunity to get the FG Express power strips, and guess what? Relieve their pain naturally without all those side effects, okay? So I want you to understand what we actually have our hands on here, because we are absolutely making history in so many different ways, and it feels good to be a part of history. I don't know about you, but when it's time for me to be called home, I want to know that I left an impact or made an impact in this world, okay? And so that's what FG Express is allowing many of us to do. We are really helping people. So let's talk about how we actually get paid, okay? Here at FG Express, we actually get paid 5 different ways. For the sake of time, I'll only discuss 3 ways, because those 3 ways actually triggers the other 2 ways that we get paid. You know, the first way that we get paid is through our Fast Start bonus. FG Express actually pays out 25% for everyone that you personally enroll into the business, okay? They also pay 25% commissions for all of their reorders placed within the first 30 days of them getting started. No other company does that. They usually pay you that one time, a flat amount or whatever the percentage is, and that is it. But here at FG Express, you get paid that 25% when you enroll them, and when they place another order within those 30 days, FG Express will pay you another 25%. Now, the second way that we actually get paid is through our team bonus. We actually build 2 teams. We build one to the right, and we build one to the left, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And at the beginning of the week, which is the end of the week for us, is on a Monday, FG Express is going to take a snapshot of our back office and pay us up to 12% of our lesser team, okay? And we actually get paid up to $20,000 in just this one way that we get paid. Now, the third way that we actually get paid, and this is why Dr. DeMond Coleman, Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones, 2 industry icons, let me tell you something. They have been in the industry for 6 years. They've only been with 3 companies. Each company, they've broken records. They came into FG Express, and in the first week, they hit the 6-star pen level, which is one of the highest pen levels in our company, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, these 2 are known. They have a background of actually sponsoring over 130, not really sponsoring, but bringing in over 130,000 distributors in their downline. They're the only 2 to ever be featured in Success from Home magazine. Now, I don't know if you know what Success from Home magazine is, but it is a 20-plus-year-old direct sales and network marketing magazine, very reputable. They're the only 2 to ever be featured in there. Okay, twice, not once, but twice. So this particular one way that we get paid, this check match, pay close attention if you're taking notes. This is why industry icons are coming out of retirement. This is why Dr. DeMond Coleman and Dr. Stormy Wellington Jones left substantial monthly residual incomes on the table and repositioned here at FG Express. Because FG Express pays out an incredible, almost outrageous 50% check match. When you reach that pen level of 3-star and above, you get paid 50%. For instance, I introduced Rick to the business. Rick goes out and he earns $10,000 for the week, ladies and gentlemen. The company will pay me $5,000, and it won't even affect Rick's check. That's huge. But what if I actually enrolled 10 Ricks and they went out there and did the same thing? That is amazing. This is why you have industry icons coming out of the woodworks, coming out of retirement. Literally, you know, it's amazing because this has never, ever been done before in our industry. And, you know, everything sounds good. I'm sure that's what you're saying. You know, it all sounds good. It sounds great, you know, like all of them do. But can I do it? Can I really make this happen for me? Well, I can tell you this. You're probably thinking, you know, I'm not a salesperson. You're probably thinking I don't want to do home parties or weekly meetings. I'm burnt out on that. And ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with home parties and weekly meetings. If you like traveling all over, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 miles, that's totally your choice. You know, I used to do it, and I would get there sometimes, and it would be the same people, the same distributors, no guests. Sometimes no one would be there. I've even driven 40 miles and they didn't even answer the door. So I just got burnt out. So, I can tell you this. One of the major reasons that I chose FG Express, it was because of the leadership. It was because of the timing. It was because of the position. And then finally, it was because we have no weekly meetings. We have no home parties. And there's absolutely no selling if that's not your thing. So this is truly amazing. And so here's how I know that you can work your FG Express business from home, right over the internet, using your cell phone also. Let me ask you a couple of questions. Do you have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any social media page? Do you have one of these? Do you have a cell phone? Mine's pink. I'm a girly girl, so I get pink. Do you have a cell phone? If you're able to send a text message and invite people to a Google Hangout like this, or maybe you're able to invite them to a conference call, and if you're able to do that, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, I am at home right now in my office, okay, doing this Google Hangout. I haven't left yet, okay, for the day. And even when I leave, I work from home. This is amazing, a true home-based business. So if you answered yes to any of those questions, I'm here to tell you that you can absolutely work your FG Express business. So let's talk about how we actually get started with FG Express. FG Express has put together 3 unique packages, and each package actually has 2 levels. So let me go over the first level, okay? Package A, and before I go over that, let me tell you about these packages. Packages A and Package B. If you're taking notes, I want you to please pay close attention to these packages. Why? Because they're called lateral transfer packages, okay? And these lateral transfer packages, when you get your FG Express business started, what happens is FG Express will actually grandfather you in as a 2-star leader and pay you whether you hit that pen level or not for the first 90 days. That is incredible, okay? And also, these lateral packages will pay you 12% on your smaller team. And ladies and gentlemen, that is 12% to infinity. In my previous company, you had to reach a certain pen level in order for it to trigger, the different amounts that you get paid, whether it was 5%, 4%, 3%, 2%. But here at FG Express, it could be level 1 to level 1,000. You're going to get paid 12% of your smaller team to infinity. Okay, that's totally incredible. So let's go over these lateral packages that I want you to pay really close attention to, especially if you're an entrepreneur and if you're new to the industry of network marketing. Please make note of this. The lateral transfer pack, the perfect pack, the level 1 is $1,996. You're going to receive 600 power strips. You'll also receive a savings of $400. Level 2 is $1,497. You're going to receive 450 power strips, and you'll save $300. Now, package B, the first level is $998. You're going to receive 300 power strips, and you're also going to save $200. And then we have level 2, which is called the 10 pack. That's $499. You will receive 150 power strips, and you're going to save $100. And remember, these lateral packages will grandfather you in as a 2-star leader, whether you hit that rank or not, and the company will pay you as though you are a 2-star leader for the first 90 days of being in business. That is incredible. Next, we have package C. We have the double package, $139.95. You're going to receive 30 power strips, and the company will give you a bonus of 6 power strips for free. Okay, now you will earn that 12% on your smaller team. And let me just correct myself. It's 12% on the smaller team per week, ladies and gentlemen. Every single week. Our residuals are paid out weekly. Okay, so you're going to receive that for the double, or coming in as a double pack. However, you will not be grandfathered in as a 2-star leader, and you will not receive that matching bonus of 25%. And then finally, we have level 2 of package C. Is called a single pack. It's $69.95. You're going to receive 15 power strips, which is a 30-day supply of power strips, and you're also going to receive a bonus of 3 power strips. However, you will only earn 8% on your smaller team, and you will not be grandfathered in as a 2-star leader in the company. Okay, so pay close attention. Here's what I say. I say get in where you fit in, because this train is moving. And, you know, when the train first gets started, Rick, it goes real slow, right? It goes real slow. And then, absolutely. And when it picks up that momentum,
yeah,
it goes so fast, and it's so hard for a person to just jump on a plane. I mean, on a train. You can't just jump on a fast, momentum-driven train. And right now, we are in momentum. However, for those of you there in Holland, I can tell you now the train has taken off, and you still have time to jump on. So here's what I say in my closing, because I'm going to turn it over to you, Rick, and I'm going to go ahead and let you do the final closing. But here's what I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen. FG Express is the talk of the entire industry of network marketing. Again, we were featured in Business for Home because we are now at $1 million in sales revenues per week. WEEK. Okay, so that means that we are the fastest growing momentum company in the world right now, whether it's direct sales or whether it's just the marketplace. I can tell you right now, we will be the first company to reach $1 billion faster than any other company out there. I believe that. And guess what? We only have less than 60,000 affiliates in the entire world out of 7 million people. So I can tell you this, that the marketplace, ladies and gentlemen, is wide open. Timing has never been so perfect, especially here at Project 10,000. And I can tell you now, positioning is, it is so crucial for you to position, because in Project 10,000, we have leaders who have put hundreds of thousands of people in their downline. And all we're talking about is the first 10,000 in Holland. That's all we're talking about. And so you have an opportunity to be amongst the first, okay? Because here in Project 10,000, many of the leaders here, Rick and Andre, we believe that we will have the biggest team, okay? We will have the biggest reorders, and we will earn the biggest commission checks, not just in FG Express, ladies and gentlemen, but in the entire industry of network marketing. So you're going to want to choose package A, B, or C and lock in your positions today. Lock in your positions and get started, not now, but absolutely right now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you, Rick. I'll say this. For more information about our company, visit us at www.fgxinfopack.com. That's www.fgxinfopack.com. And go ahead and lock in your position. My name is Khadija Adams. It has been a pleasure. I'm looking forward to meeting you in Holland very soon. And with that being said, Rick, thank you so very much for having me. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate you, Andre. Congratulations for making the right decision to get started. You know, you guys are going to take Holland by storm. I cannot wait. I know there's some naysayers out there. But guess what we do with naysayers? We just show them, because at first they talk about you, then they laugh at you, and then they join you. So with that being said, Rick, I'll turn it over to you.
Dankjewel. Dankjewel, Khadija. You're fantastic. You did it unbelievable. I'm so glad that you give this overall presentation about the products, but also especially about the opportunity. I will finish that up in Dutch because it's very important that the people who are watching now know how to start, know how to join, know what the opportunity is again. And so I will close it up in Dutch and thank you so much. Ja, dames en heren, het is voor iedereen die kijkt. Soms is het wel van, ja, dat kan helemaal niet en dat gaat niet gebeuren. Nou, één ding kan ik u zeggen, het gaat echt gebeuren. Want iedereen die ik spreek, die is geïnteresseerd. Iedereen die ik spreek is geïnteresseerd in het product. En iedereen die ik spreek, kent wel iemand of zelf die wat extra geld kan gebruiken. En dat extra geld, daar begint het mee. We gaan mensen helpen en we gaan ze niet alleen met hun fysieke pijn helpen, maar ook met hun financiële pijnen. We hoeven er niet omheen te draaien dat dat voor heel veel mensen heel erg interessant kan zijn. We hebben gehoord hoe we kunnen beginnen. En wat we doen is mensen helpen met Het delen van het product. Daardoor raken mensen al enthousiast. Als ze dan ook nog weten hoe ze geld kunnen verdienen. Vanuit hun huis, van achter hun bureau, wanneer ze werken, met wie ze werken, waar ze willen werken. Met het internet, met hun vrienden, met hun familie. Maar iedereen die daarbuiten is, biedt zoveel mogelijkheden. En ik kan alleen maar zeggen, start gewoon, ga starten en druk op die join knop die onderaan, hier onderaan het beeld staat. Join FG Express en je zult er echt nooit spijt van hebben. En misschien denk je, I do that in English, Khadija, it's like you're walking in the mist. You know, it's like mist. What's happening? What's happening? I don't see it. It's like mist. But I've learned, go into the mist and then you see what's behind the mist. That's where it's all about. And don't be afraid of the mist. You can walk through it. And it is so important. And take that chance. It's a once in a lifetime chance. En het is echt een kans van één keer in je leven die dat voorbij komt. En als je vragen hebt, vraag het André, vraag het aan mij. We staan er open voor. We zullen linkjes sturen waardoor je meer kan krijgen, waardoor je meer informatie krijgt als je dat nodig hebt. Maar ik wens iedereen lots of succes. A fantastic future met de FG Express. And yeah, thank you for watching this hangout on the Google Hangout. En tot de volgende keer. Until next time.
Thank you, Khadija.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Andre. Have a great day today, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.